have a special thing waiting for us. I can't wait to see it again. I'll see you there.
I've been here before.
I used to drink Nas. That shit was so strong.
Oh no, I can't drink that.
I know.
Always hit the floor.
This is going to be my trading office.
I've spent a lifetime running, and I always
That
get
car,
away.
right there.
But with you, I'm feeling something that makes me wanna stay.
Oh. Bro! No!
The rest of the week off, just so the market conditions can the market can create more data. But if you guys are enjoying the series, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. And for the next part, will come out sooner or later. I'll see you then. Yo, so we're outside right now. This is my first time going to a car meet with this specific look, and I'm actually excited because I'm considered a show car now, so now I'm in the show car section. This is what we're working with. We got Ennis the Menace with his pipes, his pipes, Ennis the Menace. We got my car, and then we got 5 stars over here. So it could be more people, but of course they don't come outside. It's my first time outside with this look, and come on. So we finna go outside, take this 30-minute journey.
Yeah, I'm really stepping on shit, but my shoes ain't got no crease. In a 2-seater, we slime 4 deep. Open the bird, make a play, ain't get no sleep. You might hit me with a lamb like I'm Bo Peep. You nigga never gon' eat, I got slow feet. All this ice keep me cold like ain't no heat. You bought your chain out the mall, this a low piece. You in the booth 7 days, oh shit so weak. But for the banks, I had rats in the mattress. I'm a star of the show, feel like Patrick. I'm mixing up designer clothes, shit tacky. I get his that book here, do like he daffy. Then pay for my bitch hair and neck.
Oh my God.
I hit shit out the park like a jack. She said it should bring the but I ain't the pappy. We seen that boy home, get him, don't got him back.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Honestly, I would just find parking somewhere.
I don't
Oh, you got
I got it straightened out. I'm going that pressure, bro. I'm like, is there a line?
So FX Jerry, what's going on right now?
So right now, we sit in the VIP section, and I'm holding up a line because he told me to sit there. I don't know if there's how long it is.
There's not no line behind you, nigga. What the fuck?
They went through it? Okay. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like,
There's no line behind you.
Big Benz, y'all, that's 600. Shawty hit me, said she posing in London. Miss me, but I see you in London.
You alright?
I don't like the drama, I don't like the drama.
Yeah, this fucking parking is crazy.
All my brothers all around me can attest that. Couple bags that I ain't even touch it. You ain't know me, only know me as a hustler. Get up, get up, get up. Let me turn up in a circus spot. Get up, get up, get up. Pack it up in this German wild. Get up, get up, get up. She want Louis, she want Birkin now.
Hey yo, good morning y'all. What's poppin'? Let me tell you one thing. I'm tired. Well, I don't, yeah. So it is part 6 of trying to get 100K liquid. And again, with the top step play, it showed me as long as I continuously follow my strategy, and other people kind of showed me this too, this can happen kind of fast if I just lock in and just not spend money in a dumb way. So I did withdraw last video, and honestly, it wasn't the biggest withdrawal. It wasn't the withdrawal I was expecting, but it was a withdrawal regardless. I'm gonna have a withdrawal counter, and I'm gonna have obviously a profit counter. My last video is number 1 as of right now, so I'm assuming y'all are enjoying the content, and YouTube is going to continuously push this out to the world. What is SPX doing as it is now 8:30 in the morning? Let me show you. It's actually getting kind of bad because it looks like it wants to leave right now. So last night, 10 o'clock, price ended up closing above here, which is a high time frame area of interest. At first, it was closing below and it was looking like sells. Not anymore. Not anymore. Price looks like it's going to have a continuation to the upside, ideally, because it's now above both zones that I considered zones that I would want to watch out for. And now price is just going up and up and up, and it's very early. It's 8:30 in the morning. So after doing this, the price opened up here, price retest sold, price up here, price now back here. So honestly, it's down to the midpoint, and because it's above here, it's definitely not sells. Like the midpoint was still sells until it got, you know, above it. Now it's above it. It's like, nah, that's not sales anymore. So but if today goes ideal, I should be able to have a regular risk trade tomorrow, and then hopefully we can get into the $1,000 profit ranges. And then after that, hopefully we'll be able to risk a little more, like into the $500 ranges, so we can actually start pushing these accounts for what it's meant for. Market update, it's 9:43 right now, and price went from up here to all the way back down here, which is very interesting because it was kind of self-explanatory for this buys, for the retest buy. Now price wants to have a possible sell if it gets below here, which is really good if it does, unless price just wants to retest the original break of structure area and just keep leveling up, which is definitely possible. But I mean, if the 4 hour stays above, cool, that's kind of what price is showing me. But if it goes below and keeps going, it'll be a self-explanatory sell. So market update is 10:01 in price. His close below, look, confirming the retest sell, or confirming the sell. Now I'm just hoping for a retest sell because price has got a lot of momentum and a point to prove with a chip on its shoulder. So it has to come back a lot for even me to get in. Price has never retested. That's why I kind of want the retest, preferably than just getting in right here or right here. So I'm just going to wait it out and hope for the best, because that's the best option at the moment. Quick update, price had a massive 10-point push to the downside and then immediately turned around. So now with all this momentum, I'm not anticipating it just to tap zone. I'm anticipating a blow through zone, create enough data for me to have probably the 1 hour to have a good say so for a retest sell. The sells I might end up cutting the sells at this 4 hour point, depending on how much momentum there is. I would be going off with a good R to R, which is a 1 to 4, or 1 to 3.5 here, and then a 1 to 4 is right around the corner. So I'm just going to leave it as support, hoping and anticipating price actually has a real retest rather than just continuously do the most weirdest dumb things. But since it had a bullish engulfing on the 5, I'm anticipating it to actually do the right thing here. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm turning this winning day because I missed my first trade into a more complicated day. This zone, in my opinion, was a distraction from the actual zone that I actually wanted, because this is a very temporary zone. If you get rid of this, there's nothing here. Like, scroll backwards, I mean, sure, you got a few things, but it's just not as valid. My entry was up here, and that was realistically the trade right there, and I missed all of that, which is very unfortunate. So I'm rusty. It's been a minute. Yep, not an ideal start, of course. Price was doing all right, and then just went back down. It was going down. Cool, the whoop, a little bit of profit. price went right back to the original area. It's probably gonna definitely do something here officially, which is fun, I guess. Turned this winning day into a loser day per usual, I guess. I just didn't take it because I wanted quote unquote price to run deep, and it didn't. It was just perfect. I just turned this winning day into an L. So tomorrow I'm kind of preparing myself to use that 320 or start over. So turn that 320 to something or start over. So it's just the reality of trading. Fun. If there's one thing I would say, once you're in a routine, stay in the fucking routine, because again, I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't regret going to Atlanta, but that shit threw me so off guard. But it is what it is. It's just gotta be an adult and face the consequences and just listen to yourself. So I got a reminder, don't worry, because I clearly missed the first trade. Set limits, place the fucking trade. I missed that trade so badly, and it was a 27 to 30 point move depending on where my take profit was going to be at. It wasn't an R to R trade, which is a risk to reward trade. It wouldn't have been a risk to reward trade. It would have been a zone trade today because it was black and white and wasn't on the target. But if it's not pretty simple to figure out where you got to target, then it's a risk to reward trade. But today was a winning trading idea per usual, but I didn't set the fucking trade because I wanted price to run deep. And now this is not just a today issue. This has actually been an issue for a very long time because I got used to price going deeper into the opposite direction and then coming back. But the conditions changed. That doesn't happen all the time. So today was a prime example of setting limits and or placing the trade when you get the chance. But I think setting limits is going to be the better thing because I don't take the trade. I always hesitate and then I end up adjusting because I hesitated. So I have one more chance to take a trade, and then we might end up resetting because of the bullshit I've been putting myself through. We're going to see tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to this. So today was a winning trade idea, but it was a loser day. My fault. See you tomorrow. Hey yo, good morning. It's Tuesday of whatever week it is. It is part 6 of trying to get this shit going. Trust me and believe me, I need to get back in a rhythm because I have fallen out of my rhythm. I've fallen out of my routine and I need to get back into it. So yeah, let me show you what today is looking like. This is hopefully not the last day we trade because I don't want a new account. I like how fast Top Step is, so I'm not really pressed about starting over. It's just the activation fee is very expensive with 5 accounts. So luckily I did make 2-ish thousand and I can leverage that. Like I can get another 5 accounts if I want. Oh, I will, but hopefully that's not the case for today because today just looks like a simple retest sell until proven guilty. Let me show you. So this was yesterday. Yesterday we was up here. I didn't change literally anything. This is the resistance I used, this is support I used, and that was my take profit I wanted to use, but price didn't give me that. But it ended up going right here, which is pretty not that bad either. But it was looking to sell here. I tried to sell here and I ended up getting cooked because I didn't listen to myself early on. It ended up doing that right here, which is very quick, but this ended up stalling for the rest of the day, and this was 6 o'clock, and honestly you couldn't have predicted this because price wasn't below it, price didn't break, it just went for it. So I got my alert set and I have my notes to remind me to be more aggressive with my entries because my entries will allow great stop losses, and with great stop losses you can defend and play defense if price is going against you. So yesterday I wanted price to run deep, and because I wanted to run deep, I'm just so used to price running deep, and then I didn't take the trade because I wanted something else, but that's doing too much because price just gave you entry and just left. So per usual, the market wants to make this a battle between everyone. So all I'm waiting for is the retest of here. That is it. Look what price is doing. Push pullback. I'm looking for the pullback officially. This is clean for a buy, cool, but I hate how bearish it is. Like, I hate buying on this. Like, this is not ideal for buys. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to sell, and then price ended up closing above, which was annoying because there's no other zone either. It's here, and then there's up here. There's literally nothing else. So if price wants to have a deeper pullback, that's okay for a continuation sell-off or whatever it wants to do. But I'm waiting on the pullback, and I'm gonna try to get the best entry possible, which is ideally right here. If price wants to run deeper, I'm gonna try to let it run deeper. If price wants to, tap and go, I'm gonna try my hardest to catch the tap and go. As of right now, I'm waiting on the idea. But I think if for the official push, maybe it might need to come down to this point to retest and then go back up for the retest buy. So market update, it is currently 11:50 and the market is almost there after so much consolidation BS. We're almost here for the retest, and it finally ended up retesting. And now, since literally, and this is very logical, do not set anything yet, do not take anything yet, wait for 12 o'clock to almost arrive like 5 minutes before, so 11:55, so we can see if we're going to end up catching a simple buy or a simple sell, because price can go deep if it wants to. And I'm implementing deep retest right now due to the fact that you're almost there. You can wait it out. You can wait 10 minutes or at least 8 minutes, 5 minutes to see if price is going to respect this area of interest or not. So that I actually need to do this because of how interesting it has been. And with a 1 hour close above, it can be literally black and white. So let's just wait for that, because again, this is still not going to be enough for a stop loss. It can just disrespect it. So I'm trying to be logical here as it goes up. So I did end up getting in. The 1 minute ended up having a bullish engulfing at the zone, retest, continuation potential to the upside. The 5 minute is still above. It closed above previously, so I was hoping that this candle wouldn't go deep. I was hoping it just ended up doing exactly what it's doing now. I hope this is the case. I don't have much money. So I'm hoping that this is the case. Massive 5 minute bullish engulfing. I'm hoping it has a bull run from here, because this is the high time frame area of interest that I would want. And the first area of interest is here. So I'm hoping price would finish up top to see if we can get a self-explanatory push, pullback, continuation to the first area of interest, which is right here. But regardless, I did get a good entry in the entry I wanted, and I did not adjust. I got my entry basically. So if this ends up blowing the account, which is unfortunate, it is what it is. Good luck, soldier. So of course, price wants to probably run deep, and this is there's two areas of interest that it can possibly run deep to. It's here and here. If it goes any lower, I'm cooked. Of course, yesterday was a tap and go, which just went fast, and today it's, well, not the same. So this is the stuff I try to prevent, and this is why I missed yesterday's trade, because when price came to zone yesterday, it just did what I wanted it to do and just went crazy. But today could have been avoided if I'd something has to change, man. I gotta figure out how I want to do this and what changes I want to make, because this is not good. I think after hours is going to be a new thing for me. Same strategy, but after hours.
Order filled.
There's $6 left, bro. What the fuck? Just fucking kill the account, bro. Kill the fucking account. I have good news and I have very unfortunate news. We'll start with the unfortunate news. Unfortunately, we hit max stop loss. Unfortunately. Now, something else happened. Somehow, or whenever I did this, because I don't even remember doing this, I accidentally, or on purpose, because I don't remember when this happened, I didn't have all my accounts linked together. What? That was just one account.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
So that was just one account that got blown. The rest of them are still, still have $566, and this looks like it was like a few days ago. I think I unlocked it like last week when I lost. and I never linked them back together. You know, I'm gonna take this and run with it, and I never linked them back together.
You tell me I'm someone you want. You tell me I'm something you need. But baby, you know that I'm bad for you, yeah. Why you gotta be so naive? If I treat you like one, I don't.
Hey, yo, good morning. It is, I don't know, what day is it? Wednesday. It's Wednesday the 5th of November. Probably been prepared before I did this. It is November the 5th on a Wednesday. We're trying to make this, we're trying to get it back in a rhythm because I'm just not in rhythm at all. So I just woke up, if you couldn't tell, and I'm going to look at the market right now. Let me show you. So as of right now, it's almost 9 o'clock, and this is the zone. This is a zone that could potentially do something. This is a zone as well. More focus on the black line because the black line holds more weight compared to this zone, in my opinion. This zone definitely did damage yesterday, and I did not take advantage of it. But today, hopefully, is different, as I am going to only trade my 150 training camp. I'm only going to be trading my $150,000 training combine. And this is my boot camp account because these are still up $500, and I'm really taking that into consideration that this was a blessing in disguise, and I am not going to mess this up. So I've been slacking a lot, and it's been getting on my nerves for sure. So I'm going to just do my thing. I'm just locking everything out. I'm gonna use this 150 account to get me back going, to see some wins, to gain some confidence. So I got my first position in, and I forgot that there was news, so it spiked price out of control for a few seconds, and that's not cool. But this is what I'm looking at right now at the moment. Price ended up closing below, so I'm looking for sells. I just don't know how far of a sell I'm looking for. That's my only question. And it's kind of interesting because I just hope it sells. So I'm not surprised. That's unfortunate, but let's just see how, since this goes below, let's just see how this reacts. My only thing is I'm kind of seeing that price could use this to just have a switch rather than here and just completely ignore this. I'm definitely seeing that could potentially be the case too. I'm in the meanest losing streak I've ever been in a while. So yeah, I think it's using this to switch in structure and, you know, call it a day. I feel as though, yeah, although yeah, this is a zone, it's just, this could potentially be a switch in structure. It just could be. Yeah, I'm in a crazy losing streak. Not good. Not good. Bad entry, and this is why I wanted to get rid of the 1 minute on here, and I think I just need to get rid of it overall because so as I go about my journey to take this car back to the shop because I'm having turbo issues, which is oh so fun. This irritates me, it really does, because this car has gotten me so far, and I feel like it's pushed me to levels where I had to level up and really be a man about what I do. I went for a buy instead of the sell, and the buy ended up being the trade of the day because it did end up using that shift in structure area of interest. Again, y'all probably yelling at me through the screen, be like, why do you trade like this? Because it works for me, and this is the only way I honestly could like trade SPX and like indices and or just futures, because the pace change, I hate the pace change. Like, I just genuinely don't like the pace of futures, and that's where I always think about Forex, but I just always think about wanting to trade one pair and get so good at it and be a monster with it. But it kills me every time I think about it, because as we speak right now, I am currently up, I think, almost $5,000 with Forex. With just the demo account, still like playing around and just trying to be sharp with Forex still, just because, you know, trading is trading. $4,000
being up $4,000 in the market. I hope y'all seen that. It's just a simple ass trade. It's a push pull back continuation at a high time frame area of interest, and I got the necessary confirmations to get in on the trade, and then that was the case. And because of that, that's just my strategy overall, and that's what I like. As you can see my entry, that's just what I do, you feel me? And I'm trying to like bring that over to what I want to do, which is make a lot of money, a lot of money. And for me to do that, it's like I have to pivot and do other things. And the only reason I pivoted to the future is the brokers and the prop firms. I just genuinely did not like them. And when I switched over, as soon as I switched over, like officially, FTMO entered the chat. And if y'all don't know who FTMO is, I don't know how, but it's literally the OG of OG prop firms in the Forex space. And they are the most trustworthy guys to trade with. And like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. Not Blue Guardian, not Take Profit Trader, not whatever. Like, y'all will have, everyone has problems, everyone. But when it comes down to FTMO, they are the OGs. If you have a problem, they will fix it, whatever. And I always I didn't like trading with them just because of prices. But until, as time went on, you realize you would rather pay that premium price to potentially have no issues and or have solutions to those issues. But, you know, here we are today. But I'm just irritated because I gotten so far. Obviously, I can still, level up and keep going with what I'm doing. I just have to, keep going. It's just, I'm on a 2.5 week losing streak. Like, that's actually serious. Like, I'm not joking about that when I say this. I genuinely hate this because I know I can do better as a trader because I know who I am personally. And I just see every single trade, like that buy, right? I've been having mixed emotions on that sell and that buy. But the original trade I wanted was all the way down below, which was that original highest time frame area of interest area of interest level where I could potentially retest buy. And it did that at 9:45 p.m. I don't trade that time frame. A lot of my trades happen outside of my time window. And I always think to myself, why don't I just trade these times? But it just feels illegal to do so because I just don't do it. You feel me? And I ended up losing $300 on the live, or the $250 to $300 on the live account, the expressed accounts, all four of them, and losing $1,000 on the combine. And that shit irritates my soul because it's like, I already know that it was my fault. And the buy was so easy, but the sell was the original trade I wanted because all of my time frame said sell. But if I'd adapted to the times and used the first highest time frame area of interest with the most data rather than the old zone I just wanted, I'd have been just fine. But emotions, they'll get to you. My car is genuinely, I can't get into boost. And I have a check engine light. Holy shit. Okay. What? Catalytic system efficiency below. It's a 420 code. What? Alright, well, I'm going to the shop anyway. Yeah, I'm going to the shop anyway. I'll see y'all there. So I ended up making it to the shop perfectly fine, but the problem was, since I'm running a better block, I'm running more boost, and my car is faster, I still have the OEM catalytic converter, not catless, not catted. So at this point, I had to go 100 miles out of my way to get a brand new downpipe. I remember this was the bridge I came when I bought my first car at. It's actually kind of crazy right now. bought my first car at. And now I'm buying a downpipe for this. At least it's nice outside. Now, I done some dumb shit in my life, but this car is definitely number one. I love this thing to death, man. I vouch for it any day. But this shit is expensive, bro. And this is exactly why I just kept the car the way it was when I bought it when I got it with GJ. Because I already knew, once I was in, there's gonna be something, and something, and something, and something. Until the car is perfect. And once the car is perfect, something's gonna come up again. Cars is cars, bro. I just left the shop, and when that code came up, when y'all seen my reaction live, holy shit, okay. What had happened was my downpipe started eating itself alive. The reason my car got a check engine light and it doesn't run how it should be is because that one, the one that came with the car from factory, is eating itself alive. And that's why my exhaust is rattling, because the inside of the downpipe is right in there, my exhaust. So my question was, what do I do? I need a new downpipe. When should I do it? Now. You're in a situation where you got money, you still have your Honda, of course, so you can make temporary money. Just respect yourself, pay your bills, because my bills are fucking expensive because of these credit cards. Get it now so the car can at least be fine. But I gotta retune the car, of course. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. Fucking ridiculous. I just bought the downpipe. It's in my trunk. I would show you, but it's just a pipe. Just imagine something for the car, right? I just bought it from the guy. Cool guy, shout out to him. I wanna go home. I'm fucking up on the charts, and I hate every second of that because I literally fell out of rhythm when I went to Atlanta, or yeah, ATL. And that's not fun, bro. I know what I'm doing. It's about to look so good. I keep forgetting SPX is a really good pair. I'm just fucking up. But what can you do, right? But this is why I like recording. I get to see these moments. I'm not gonna remember this. I'm not gonna remember this. I get to see these moments in film. See my cool car that costs me over $20,000 in infinite headaches, going to Harrisburg on a whim, just like Atlanta, because this car needs help. Fucking diabolical. I'll see y'all on the charts.
Put 120 on my wrist now, tell me what you said. Cause if we ain't making dollars, baby, I ain't making sense. And then my bitch bad, life change, fuck did I expect? Chains going stupid now, someone keep the check. Yeah, ain't doing bad, this member used to bounce the check. And when this is more than money, got my family out the depths.
Alright, it is the next day. It is Thursday morning. Trying to do something. Here we are. Just show you the situation. 4 hour. These are my zones 1, 2. Price ended up kind of like reacting off of this. I was actually thinking about taking this. Price never retested. Whatever. And honestly, just waiting on clarification and validation on time, and we'll see what price does with, you know, these two zones that consistently battled that. We'll see what 930 does. If it ends up buying up because it ends up just retesting this zone to have a continuation to the upside, that's cool. Just gotta recognize that early on rather than never. So today was just a hard lesson of like, today was such an easy day. I just did not take advantage of what I was given at all. The trade idea was a sell at 1020, and I didn't take that sell at 1020, which is very unfortunate. And looking at Top Step TV, just like, yeah, they took the trade, but I didn't. But obviously they're professionals. They do this every day. This is their full income, and I'm just going to take advantage of the free resources that is provided. And since they stream every day, I'm going to attend class so I can get back on track, and I'm probably going to actually stay attending because I need to gain my confidence back, because clearly it's lacking and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm going to attend class. I'm going to try to reset my mind and allow me to do the best I possibly can in the upcoming days.
We have one more trading day left, as today is Thursday. I do believe it's Thursday. And yeah. Yo. You can, it's catless now. It's literally catless now. That's fucking crazy. Yo, so it is Friday morning and I am ready to try again and try again and try again. So today I'm in school, I'm in my little university, and I'm also looking at the charts. Let me show you what I'm looking at for today and let me see if they confirm it or not. So me personally, I'm looking for sales as of right now. It's the 4-hour time frame and this is the area of interest I'm looking at. High time frame area of interest, black and white zone. The 1 hour is back. I'm sorry for betraying you because literally yesterday was perfect with the 1 hour. As of right now, again, it is very early still, but it looks like it's going to be a push pullback continuation, ideally to the downside. Didn't have any real data to state that it's going to, it's worth trading at 8:30 because I can wait for at least around 9 o'clock, but this is the area of interest I want to do something at and or here. Because in a bearish market at this point, stop looking for the opposite to happen. So I'm looking for either something along the lines of here, but that is already like, what? That's a whole trade idea. So yeah, I'm looking for something mostly at the red zone and I'm gonna try to get it at the best point. They're talking about gold right now. I don't trade gold, so I'm just gonna leave that the way it is right now. So I am in a trade. This is my first trade on the actual Expressed accounts and I'm hoping this does well because I need a confidence booster. So 1 hour closed below. It was an aggressive entry because price never pulled back for real. When I got in, it was a push, it was a pullback. I got in right here and then price pulled back again and I'm looking for a continuation to the downside to the highest time frame possible. This yellow zone is the only zone I honestly see price realistically stopping at by the end of the day. This green line is a suggested zone. If you want to take that, it's cool too. I just realistically need a confidence booster and a win, like an actual real trade. I haven't had a real win in like so long. So price is pushing to the downside. I'm thinking about closing it because very soon, because the balance is almost at 1,000 and I need a confidence booster. I need a win. So regardless, stop loss is at 150 for the day, but I want the balance to be in some chilling 1,000 profit before I decide to really close it, which is probably just the green line. So I just closed the trade at $1,022 pretty much after I ended the video. It does feel good to finally have a regular ass win because I've been struggling for a win. The other one is still in pretty much to the green line, so I can let that hit the green line so the initial balance can go back to 150 from recovering all of my mistakes. So yeah, pretty much that's really it. Pretty sure it's gonna retest. Either retest or just continuously melt. So I'm hoping that's the case right here. Stop loss is up here, so that's okay. It's at the previous loss, so that's fine. So I'm taking the time with this account to be more aggressive and try to practice and get those emotions out. So I did end up scaling in right here. I got a lot of scalings and the last one was right here for another 3 contracts, and honestly, it already hit take profit, but the next zone is right there. And I'm just going to see, I want to practice these emotions and see if I can lock in some real profits and see what I can do. So I'm just going to see what I can do, honestly. So let's see what happens. All right, I rode out the wave as much as I possibly could in the positive P&L after a terrible start. We ended up rocking at 1,400, getting the balance back to over $400 profit, which is great. It should ideally keep going. That's just ridiculous. This is the 4 hour, this is the 1 hour, and this is already 30 points, which is a lot. So ended up catching that as much as I could. The other account is up here. Was up here. I'm glad I closed it right there. And then this account, again, it's a combine, so I'm training to get this to be passed, and this can be the last 5th account, and this will take lead in my opinion. This is honestly cool. So this profit is chill. I mean, it's a lot. It's 30 points, and it was a push-pull back continuation. It's just the simple fact that I didn't risk a lot, but I ended up scaling in a lot with this specific account. As you can see, I ended up scaling in since right here. I ended up scaling in so many times to get all of this, which is pretty dope. And this is the situation for, yeah, we did horrible the first day, and then this is the Friday. This is my first good Friday in a while, so. I need to catch up on editing in Atlanta's video. That gotta come out in 2 days, and I still am halfway done, and I gotta edit this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Check out my Instagram if you already don't know who I am. I'm just documenting my journey, and honestly, I have nothing to sell. I'm just a dude recording his upbringing, so hopefully it pays off. I'll see y'all next week.